In one Python program, the number of data frames you can create is theoretically unlimited. However, it depends on various factors like Pradeep K. Suri, author, researcher, and AIDNN architect. Book for your library. Scan QR code, book store in the cloud. Memory, each data frame stores data in memory, so the number you can create is limited by your available RAM. Large data frames can consume significant memory, potentially leading to performance issues or crashes. Purpose, are you creating them for analysis, temporary calculations, or long-term storage? Consider if all data frames are needed simultaneously or if some can be created and deleted dynamically. Best practices. Minimize data frames, only create data frames when absolutely necessary. Consider efficient data manipulation techniques like filtering and grouping instead of creating new data frames. Use memory-efficient libraries. Libraries like Dask or Vix offer memory-efficient alternatives for handling large data sets. Delete unused data frames. Free up memory by explicitly deleting data frames you no longer need using Del. Monitor memory usage. Keep track of memory consumption and adjust your approach if needed. Ultimately, the number of data frames depends on your specific use case and available resources. Aim for a balance between flexibility and memory efficiency. Example. There are a few ways to access 4 data frames in your Python program, depending on your specific needs. 1. Using separate variables. Create each data frame and assign it to a unique variable name, example df1, df2, df3, df4. Access them directly using their variable names. Python. #create data frames. df1 equals pd data frame. df2 equals pd data frame. df3 equals pd data frame. df4 equals pd data frame. #access specific data frame. Data of df2 equals df2 column name. 2. Using a dictionary. Create a dictionary with keys as names or aliases and values as the data frames. Python. Data frames equals Delhi _2022, df1. Bombay _2022, df2. Delhi _2023, df3. Bombay _2023, df4. #access data frame by name or alias. Delhi _2023 data equals data frames Delhi _2023. 3. Using a list. Create a list containing all the data frames. Python. Data frames equals df1, df2, df3, df4. #access specific data frame by index. First _df equals data frames 0. Bombay _2023 df equals data frames 2. 4. Using a class. Define a class to encapsulate data frames and provide access methods. Python. Class DataFrame Manager. Def _init self, df1, df2, df3, df4. Self.df1 equals df1. Self.df2 equals df2. Self.df3 equals df3. Self.df4 equals df4. Def get by name, self, name. If name equals Delhi _2022. Return self.df1. Add other conditions for other names. Raise value error, invalid name. Manager equals DataFrame Manager, df1, df2, df3, df4. Delhi _2023 data equals manager.get by name, Delhi _2023. The best approach depends on your data structure, access patterns, and how frequently you need to switch between data frames. Remember to choose a method that keeps your code clean, organized, and easy to maintain. Book for your library. Scan QR code, bookstore in the cloud. Thanks.